you get Jamie out in the open court, who cares about execution? He's just going to bring it to the rim. So, he's such an active player and so valuable with that activity. It's very similar to Scotty in his activity level.
All bets on sport. The energy flows. One is bet. This is your victory.
Your knowledge, do you think it was achieved that he started gaining that knowledge during the FIBA break?
Well, that really helped him. It helped Maya and it hurt Jamie, that FIBA break, because in terms of Ginebra, in terms of the national team, obviously it was really good for Jamie. And, he's really showing his worth. You don't see it so much in the games in the national team right yet, but in practice, Jamie is a dominant player in practice. So he's really showing his worth there. And that means that's just a matter of time before he has to climb over all the backs of all the established players because he's the young gun on the team. And but for Maya, these last 2 weeks where he was able to get all the repetitions in the offense, and I think that's why he stepped up today and played a lot more comfortable. He knew where his shots were coming from. He knew the cuts he was supposed to make off the passes, and those are things he didn't know 2 weeks ago. So that gives us all a better level of comfort with him in terms of the knowledge. So he's really picking up the offense. Now the next chore for him is really picking up the defense. A couple times he got posted up easy. He shouldn't have allowed to post up. He got caught ball watching once. And those are typical of young players, and just up to the coaches have to continually remind them to those are things that we don't allow in our defense, and he'll learn it over time. But right now we're so focused on getting him into the offensive system, we really haven't taught him the defensive system yet. And again, that's all a process that comes, and we're hoping by playoff time, he'll be able to continue to raise the level of his game, along with Jamie. Now Jamie's the one Jamie was ahead of Maya, and then these 2 weeks, Maya took over Jamie, so now Jamie's trying to catch up and understand the system. But again, you get Jamie out in the open court, who cares about execution? He's just going to bring it to the rim. So, he's such an active player and so valuable with that activity. It's very similar to Scotty in his activity level.